This is God's Quality Control, Series 15, Chapter 14. Somehow, Jesus has an outstanding reputation among Christians and non-Christians alike, even those who have studied him carefully. Somehow, he is seen as primarily encouraging us to love each other, despite expending far more effort promising lavish reward to those who abandon their families at his call than he ever did on the more abstract notion of loving each other. Somehow, even those who have studied him will suggest that love thy neighbor is a central theme of his message. For the sake of argument, let's take it that way and think about what he meant the one time he said it. First, he was responding to the question, what's the greatest commandment? He wasn't introducing a new idea, he was calling up Old Testament law, the entirety of which he enthusiastically endorsed, down to the punctuation. Where does love thy neighbor come from? It's in Leviticus chapter 19. You shall not hate in your heart anyone of your kin. You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge against any of your people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Now, despite Jesus' wild claims, there is one subject on which he actually expresses some disapproval of Old Testament law. Even before I tell you, you already know that it's not this grotesque racism or the mind-breaking notion that enslaving a human being can fit just fine under the umbrella of loving one's neighbor. No, when Jesus identified one big shortcoming in the law worth objecting to, he faulted Moses for giving men the right to divorce their wives. Yet another chance for Jesus to speak up on something important, a possible correction to the savagery of the Old Testament, botched. You non-Christians out there who like Jesus, leave me a comment. Tell me what it is about him that you like. I am perpetually baffled as to how this guy gets so much good press, even among those who have bothered to actually read and think about the Bible. Someone out there who likes the Jesus character, but doesn't think they're in a personal relationship with him, tell me your thoughts. What do you like about him, and how did you get there? Thanks for watching.